The water delivery man just glanced at the little girl's hand. He realized the girl's finger was broken. He grabbed the boy's ice cream and ate it quickly. Then he puts the ice cream stick on the girl's finger and pulls off the girl's headband. A simple splinting operation was performed. The water delivery man is called Mike. He jokingly asked the girl to pay for her treatment, but the girl says he volunteered to treat her. Just then the girl's father arrived and took her away. As he was leaving, Mike emphasized the need to go to the hospital for further tests. The girl and her father arrived at the hospital. The doctor was shocked to see the splint on her finger. He said the immobilization was done in a timely manner and to a high standard. If it had been done any later, the finger would have been lost. The doctor sent the girl for a CT scan, but just around the corner she heard that familiar voice. It turned out to be Mike, the man who fixed her finger. The girl's father was about to thank him when he suddenly coughed violently. Mike sensed something was wrong and put his hand on her chest to diagnose her. This unwarranted action was pushed away by the girl's father. He said he was fine, but it wasn't long before the girl's father began to have difficulty breathing. At the same time, there was a major traffic accident on the highway. A large number of injured people were brought to the hospital. The girl was anxious to see her father in pain. She wanted to find a doctor to examine her father, but the doctors were busy with the ambulances and no one paid any attention to her. As a child, she screamed. But then the doctors went back to work. Mike, who had delivered the water, watched in silence. Then a kind woman doctor came to ask what was going on. She was about to examine the girl's father when the attending doctor next door called for help. She asked her colleague to take her father for a CT scan. Mike was not reassured and followed along. But in the elevator, the girl's father suddenly fainted. Mike and the doctor rushed to help him out of the elevator. Then they flattened his body. The doctor rushed to get first aid tools, but Mike put his hand on the girl's father's chest. A three-dimensional picture of the heart of the girl's father appeared in his mind. He realized that the girl's father was in cardiac arrest, and the doctor brings in a simple respirator. He was about to intubate the patient, but Mike asked him to check the heart. The doctor ignored him. He grabbed the respirator and yelled at him to check the heart first. The doctor had no choice but to start. The doctor was surprised to find that the patient had no heartbeat. So Mike called the nurse to bring in the defibrillator. Mike then asked the overwhelmed doctor to apply compressions to the patient's chest. As the doctor began compressing the patient, the nurse brought in the defibrillator. Mike prepares to resuscitate the patient. With Mike's help, the girl's father regains his heartbeat.